The Norwegian community in Edinburgh consists of roughly 300 students studying in the Scottish capital. Although Norwegians identify themselves as European, being both historically and geographically related to the continent, Norway is not a member of the European Union, and Norwegian students does not qualify for home fees when studying in the United Kingdom. They have to pay overseas fees. The study of the Norwegian student community in the UK is relevant for the broader political discussion found today, especially now that the UK has decided to leave the European Union. The British student body will most likely find it more difficult to study abroad in the coming years. It opens up the discussion on whether or not British students will feel less European and more overseas in the coming years, and whether or not Norwegian students in Europe feel less European due to the fact that they are not part of the European Union. We asked 3 Norwegians at the University of Edinburgh to answer the simple question: what student status do you identify as? EU, overseas, or none of the above?
I would say none of the above, but here we're sort of in the overseas segment, and we're not in the EU either, so it would be none of the above.
Identify yourself as something else.
I would identify myself as a Scandinavian, or firstly Norwegian, obviously, and we're part of Europe, so European as well is something I can identify myself as.
Fy faen, kan Jakob gå? Nei, ok, nå kjører jeg. I would identify as none of the above, probably. Yeah.
Why?
Mostly because in the Norwegian culture, overseas is focused a lot on like across the Atlantic, so it's very focused on the US. And being non-EU, that just makes the none of the above the most preferable answer for me.
That's other than.
Yeah, I guess the terms European would work. Even though we're not a member of the EU, still feel like we're a part of Europe. Or maybe as an international student.
With regards to my student status, I would identify as overseas because that's the fees that we pay. But if you just ask me what I would identify otherwise, I would say European. And then mostly EU because we're part of EEA.